We start with daily chart. Just I want to give a quick update. And first of all, we have been looking since the price was within here. We have been looking for buy. This is what we get. And we mentioned we're looking to see the breakout of 2.5 following by 2.7. All right. Now we want to see what's the next, because if there is a continuation, we can look for 3.1 following by 3.8. All right. But at this point, because as we can see the price almost because we have been looking to see the breakout of this top. No, we want to see whether we can look for continuation or not, because if we want to look for trade for continuation, we have to look for the trade setup based on either daily or lower time frame. But the best thing is if we see the daily correction, because even we mentioned we look at this one as a flat, as a 1, 2, 3. MACD doesn't show us a divergence. That means the possibility for this one turn to DP correction is really less. All right. That's why if we want to look for trade from now, we need to be quite careful, because if we move to weekly chart, as we can see, the price broke the all-time high. The only thing is, if the price couldn't continue from here, the next correction can be in relative to what we have here based on weekly. Since we're talking about the weekly chart, I don't think we can get at this point. That means the price can move a bit higher, or even take 3.8 before we get the deeper correction. By the way, we're looking for continuation, but as we can see based on daily chart, we don't have any trade set up. I'm looking for 3.1 following by 3.8. And if I want to look for trade, we want to see whether we can get any trade setup or not. And if I move to forward chart, we don't see any trade setup, and we can put this one in relative to what we have here. Now the question is whether we should look for sell or not, because if we want to look for sell, we have to wait for the deeper correction before we take the next trade, because most of the chart we see this drop, right? And for me, I'm looking for buy. That means I'm looking for the reversal, and based on forward chart, I don't see any trade setup. And if I move to 1 hour chart, and right now I'm looking for this, if I get any opportunity for buy, I will take it. And with the breakout of 2.93, I will look for 3.1 following by 3.8. But any trade for buy from now, if you get any opportunity for buy, at least, I mean, if you want to look for stop loss either below here, or I prefer to put my stop loss below this one. All right. And we consider as a short-term trade. As long as we get into the profit, we have to move our stop loss to break even. And as I say, we have to wait. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.